My own brother.
Welcome to my own brother. Late intro with special guest Paul B. Cummings and my own brother Chefford.
We could have used all that material.
The person said I always love the screen transitions.
Said we got solid screen transitions.
Oh, I thought he was talking about Chefford. Is the AC not on?
It's on, but sure doesn't feel much like it.
It is 112 degrees.
No,
it's
some areas
112 where I was.
Very hot day in Los Angeles today. My air conditioning stopped working, so we had a man on the roof and he fixed it, and then it stopped working, so I just had to go up there and I burned my hands on the roof trying to touch. And it's white.
Oh yeah,
It still
111
burns
right
me
now.
111.
Oh, dear.
Wow.
No, other one.
Dissolving out of the shot.
Is it not focused?
I don't know, it should. But then it's going to take forever to focus on you.
Yeah,
wow,
we can
they
see
can
it,
see it.
obviously. Yeah.
That's
It's been
dangerous.
for so long. Yeah, do you see it? Do you see it? I don't know if it's focused on you now. Is it not focused on you?
It is. Who cares?
It doesn't matter.
Yay.
What? You know what I don't
Okay,
understand? why
we have
this
stuff
is
we have
bad.
to talk about in this episode.
I don't think we do.
We have 2 brand new mics, by the way.
Oh,
It does sound
finally.
roomy. I know it sounds roomy and echoey in here, but it's the best
you
audio
finally
we're gonna
feel the way
have
I
I
ever.
used to love doing this, and now I hate it because the picture's always bad or the audio's bad. They never work, and if they do upload, people just complain about we're morons. We don't do these tech.
We don't do podcasts.
We need a guy
things.
that handles this stuff, and we
Who
don't have
who
that.
buys our microphones, plugs them in, sets them,
And he's got
and does it.
headphones. He's checking them up.
Is there any guy or girl in Los Angeles that wants to be our full-on tech person?
Even
for
if
this?
they did, none of this crap works. We had
Yeah, the internet wasn't working earlier.
We had a whole episode that, well, first off, Nathan uploaded one that's unlistenable. First comment, I think, is unlistenable. No, it's
One of them I thought was
And then
okay, but apparently Paul thinks it's horrible.
No, you're thinking of the wrong one. There's another one. It's unlistenable. And then the next one.
These are all on
the
iTunes,
next
by the
one-
way, if you all listen on
The
iTunes.
next one you didn't even upload because the audio was so bad.
That one was
I just
truly
feel like,
horrible.
What is the point? No one will hear this except for the 4 people in this fucking chat room.
Yeah. Well, I think this is the first one that will be okay.
I think you're wrong.
I think people
it's
you-
okay.
I
with
think
a
if you
Jack
can
and
hear
there's a
us,
guy.
you can hear us. It's equal, good enough.
I
But
know,
people
but
want
it should be
people
like-
want that
oh,
rich
so-
podcast
Yeah, exactly.
voice. Yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
I ain't looking for that.
But we're too
You
loud
don't
to
know
have
what
that.
they sound like.
No,
The
if
rich
we had
podcasts,
that-
you don't know what our podcast sounds like. You don't know how bad it
Yeah,
is.
you've never watched one,
I was here when we did it.
but you don't hear it. You hear it come out of your mouth. If we had those kind of mics in front of us, we'd blow them out.
No, we wouldn't.
Because the guy would be like, frantically, trying to equalize
Nah,
us.
he would know what to do.
Impossible. We randomly get start
I'm not
screaming.
going to eat these.
I didn't know, maybe.
He spit all the cherries.
Why did you get a separate thing to spin them in?
Because they're just mine. I know it. Do you want those?
Of course
Don't
not.
kick that water over in the microphone. These are my brand new ghost storytelling microphones.
The true, don't plug your.
Oh.
By
rarely
the
watched
way,
other
check
show.
out Grave Stories from the Grave Digger.
You know, a famous plug.
I
get so scared.
Listen, I am particularly upset about today's podcast because did you take your VR thing down?
I just took this
I
out
need
of
to
there.
play that. I'm particularly upset about today because that episode that you didn't upload, we talked about one of Cheff's inventions, and I fear that we have to talk about it again.
Oh, I think we do.
And if
Gentlemen's
we're
Lounge?
gonna do that,
Ladies
I
and
think we should
Gentlemen's
just
Lounge?
start with it now. I know we always do the invention at the end. I think we should do the invention
Oh,
at
wait.
the top.
Okay, fine. I'm fine with that. But there was one thing we talked about too. We were texting earlier this week. I was like, oh, we got to talk about that. Shepard does that. That's a good thing to talk about. What the heck was it? It was like yesterday or 2 days ago.
Butthole's misbehaving.
Oh, that was Seth. Yeah, it might have been that. Seth said something to me the other day. It's so funny. I was like, I gotta mention this. No, we gotta talk about his something that made me think of his poop schedule. Oh, his poop schedule. If he gets thrown off, he can't
We've
poop.
talked
If
about
he doesn't poop between 10 and 10:05, his day's ruined.
False.
No, it's not false. I came over here once.
Wait. What
I
he
came over-
said the other day was, we're filming his movie. We're shooting Chepin's film.
Don't plug his movie.
Just
either.
saying,
What is this?
Chepin's doing things.
Check out paulbcummings.com. Like,
Yeah, he's
what
got
are
a
we
great
doing?
reel you can check out. Seth was sitting there, and he goes, he goes, my ball's been misbehaving lately. That sounds like something Tobias would say.
This morning, I
And
said.
I was like, what does that mean? And he said, it's just
Yeah, what
itchy,
does that
chafing.
It was just awful.
What do you mean?
It was just awful.
Elaborate.
It was all itchy and like the poop wasn't coming out, and then it was, and then like it was like I don't know if it was bleeding, and then
What?
it's just all kinds of stuff.
Wait, so it wouldn't do what it was supposed to do? Meaning, like, it
was mostly
poop,
itching.
but then all of a sudden, when you later, it just started pooping?
It was. I don't think it was bleeding. No,
I like thinking about him going to like the doctors, the bleeding asshole. It's like, what's the problem? Oh, my butthole's misbehaving.
No, because I took a dump in the morning.
It was so funny when he said that. I didn't expect to hear
And then
that.
it started itching,
Yeah.
and like that's the sign. I got more poop in there.
Like when a dog drags his butt on the carpet?
I think.
You're a dog?
And then,
Anal glands. Oh.
and then I went, and I was rushing because I had to go do the movie scene, so I was kind of like running around.
How many times are we going to talk about your movie?
Well, I'm just explaining why I didn't poop properly, and then I took another
There's
dump,
some pretty good
and
cameos
like
in
4 or
this
5
movie.
or 6 little like rocks came out, you know.
Rocks.
You know, poop rocks. And
No,
then
no, I thought you meant rock frost.
that soothed my itch a little bit.
Yeah.
But then I was just over waiting at the location, and it just kept acting up, and it was just itching all.
Acting up.
Yeah.
Misbehaving.
So then I went to Carl's
A butthole
Jr.
can't misbehave because it's not a proper way for a butthole to behave.
I went to Carl's Jr. and I
Behaving is just like when it's just not doing
Doesn't do
anything.
anything.
No, it's laying, sitting
Poops
back.
at 8 a.m.,
Yeah.
poops at 6
and I
p.m.
slipped right into the bathroom. You knew it was going in front of the counter to go into that bathroom.
Well, whose bathroom?
Carl's Jr.
Yeah.
And then I took a big dump, and I felt a lot better.
Great.
And it didn't
Good
itch me.
story.
Thanks for bringing this up.
Good
I don't
story.
think it itched anymore.
Well, this misbehaving was very funny. But then it made me think of all the poop stuff he does. All the things. Did we ever talk about all the things he's pooped off of?
No. Well,
That's something we need
I
to
know,
talk
I
about.
know, I know.
That's pretty
Yeah,
crazy.
take a bad picture
And
of
we
me.
also need to play. Seth recorded his farts for a year.
We'll
And
talk
it's a
about
long MP3, and you hit play. It's
No,
a year's
no,
worth
it's in
of
Final
farts.
Cut. It's in Final
It's a
Cut.
video. That's like, and they're like, it's a whole year of farts.
It's
That's
a
one of the funniest
span
things
of a
I've ever
year.
He
heard.
didn't record every one
It's
of it.
it's a span of a year, but it's not every fart I did the whole year.
It sounds like it.
If you're a true artist, you would have done every.
I tried, but then I
so
forgot.
funny to think this guy recorded his farts all year. What a dumb thing.
I mean,
although I did put a video of
Tony,
me
so
farting
so
for 2
Tony
days.
told me about this artist once. Like he just does this his form of art. It's just this really weird things. Like for like you know how at old jobs you would like punch a clock, like actually
Yeah.
put in the punch
Yeah,
card.
yeah.
So there's this artist, and he every hour for an entire year he punched a clock.
Yeah.
Like he never slept more than an hour. He'd wake up every hour and punch it.
Oh, I
He
heard
did
about
this for a
this.
year. This was his art. You
So
know.
stupid.
That's cool.
That's so stupid. That's kind of pretentious.
I
but
love
whatever.
sleeping.
So me too.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do this.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
So I like to, and I think I don't know how they presented it in a museum. I don't know how it was even.
They let him
done
stand
or
there. And it's
whatever,
just like
you know. And I like to think about Shefford's art is he recorded every fart he did for a year.
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
miss a single one. If
It
you
could
were a
definitely be
true,
some
if
weird
you were a true artist, you would have
Berlin
recorded
or
them all.
Austin art.
Yeah, totally.
Museum.
And it would just be playing on a loop in a nice gallery.
It's available.
Where is it available?
It's available in my room, but it's available to the public if they want it.
If anybody wants
If
it,
anybody
just
wants to hear
tell
Kevin's
me
year of farts
Be happy to put that up
Special
at
request.
the
Put that
in the next video.
at the top of the
I
episode.
shouldn't put it in this.
How
one.
long is it?
I don't
Oh,
know.
possibly longer.
It's gotta be like 10 minutes
Even
long.
if he did one a day, that's only 300.
If it was my full year of farts, it'd probably be like 2 hours long.
Don't be an idiot.
And if it was half,
Don't be an
because
idiot, Nathan. How many times do you think you fart a day?
I have a video on my YouTube channel. It's like 6 minutes long, and it's only 2 days of farts.
How many farts are in there?
75.
No.
Yes. 75. You can go look at it. It's called
But
the
even
Fart Department.
75 farts is only like a little over.
Well, some of them are like,
you know?
that's like 3 seconds.
2 hours. You crazy?
A year?
365 days.
Yeah, I fart like 80
30
times
farts
a day.
You,
It probably.
I fart a lot. You should heard me last night, beefing in the cheap seats.
It probably
all
would
night
be
I
a couple.
farted.
It'd probably be a
some
couple
nights
hours.
it would not be a
Or
couple
maybe
hours.
I eat raisins every day.
What's wrong with do the math, man? Do the
Yes.
freaking
Well, if he
math.
farts for on an average of 25 minutes a day,
What is wrong with you? 25 minutes a day.
Maybe 10
A
minutes.
fart is like a second.
No.
It's not even a
Farts
second.
take a couple minutes to
I
go
know.
over.
Some take maybe half a second.
Some farts I do are like,
25 minutes a day.
that was an
Yeah.
estimate. That was my estimate.
I think
Your
if you eat-
estimate
a little
is
high.
1
I eat-
million % off.
I'd say at least 15.
I'll go start eating my chocolate covered cherries. I'll do a big fart before this episode is over, and it'll probably be about 8 minutes apart.
8 minutes. No, but like if you do, you don't think you fart for
Unbelievable.
10 minutes a day.
I don't think you fart for 10 seconds a day.
Oh, definitely.
I eat a lot of dehydrated fruit, so I have exceptionally long farts.
It doesn't matter. Even if you did 20 farts a day, if they were each 3 seconds, which is...
That's
that's 1 minute, and you think 25 times that. So you think, what's 25 times 20? That many, because someone do that 500 farts, 500? Like you think you do 500 farts a day, each lasting 3 seconds. Don't be an idiot. You don't fart for 8 hours a year, whatever you said. You don't fart for 25 minutes a day.
2 hours a year.
I would say 2 to 3 hours a year.
You are wrong.
You're crazy.
Because some days I fart for probably 30 minutes worth. Because I fart so much. I've eaten a certain thing.
Yeah. There are no days where you fart.
Hang on, you got my farts.
I know. They last a second.
Yeah, but if you times it by 500, that's 500 seconds.
You don't fart 500 times.
If
you fart 100 times a day, which is very, very possible.
Well, maybe not
100 seconds a day.
100 I can't
times 365. You can leave that. You can answer that.
Can you?
Yeah, go to the calculator.
Oh yeah, calculator. I thought calculator.
You got a timer. 100 times 365.
100
what? I'm saying 100 seconds a day.
You think 100 seconds a day? You think you fart 100 times a day?
And how many seconds?
That's 36,000 seconds. 500.
36,000. So what's that in minutes? Wait. You gotta think about this.
Seconds a minute. 600.
100 seconds is a minute. What? A minute 40.
Huh?
A minute 40.
This is really stupid.
Can anyone tell us in minutes how long a minute 40 times 360 is?
We can tell you.
A minute and a half. Say a minute and a half times 365. 1.5 times 365.
I don't know what you're doing right now.
547
minutes.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So 540 minutes is how many hours?
Is
540
a little more than 9 hours.
Yeah. 8 hours a day. 8 hours a year.
I can't express to you how wrong you are.
I bet you just Google how long does someone fart a year.
I bet you can't Google that.
It's so hot.
You don't fart more than 30 minutes a day.
Not every day, but some days I farted for 20 minutes worth.
Minutes.
Nope.
A year.
Really?
Yes, really.
I think I have.
Seth, farts last 1 to 2 seconds.
No, some farts are.
How many minutes a year do people?
That was 2.5 seconds.
Farts?
Yeah, there you go.
That's a massive fart.
All right, let's
you do those ones, we're like, holy shit! Those are few and far between.
I have the facts.
I hate this.
You eat jerky.
5 seconds per fart on average, say. Then 80 years equals 29,500 days. Seconds of fart per day equal 100. I told you. Therefore, you get 2,920,000 seconds of farting.
What is this?
Or 48,666 minutes of farting. Or 811 hours of farting. Or 33 days of farting.
Is this starting from the average fart being 5 seconds?
Yeah.
Starting at that point is so wildly wrong.
Fine, cut it in half, and it's still...
Cut it in a fucking tenth, man!
No, you're farting baby farts. I fart, it sounds like a person having a conversation with me.
This is stupid.
You ever heard Mike's squirrel farts?
They just go, those farts are just...
Nah, not most.
And that's a quarter of a second.
Not most. I'd say half.
Most of my farts are like at least 3 seconds.
I can't believe we haven't farted during this.
I did.
People watch...
Not audible.
I did. I do it. I figured.
I am so...
This audience is the audience asked. Because when I play video games and stream, I fart
This person
so
said
much.
5 seconds per fart on average, say. This is just them doing arbitrary math.
Let's do the chat says.
33.79. This is 80 years, Nathan. That was a lifetime of farts, not a year of farts.
So, 80 years, what is that per year? Can you divide it?
It did the...
I can't believe there is a how many times does the average person fart at night? People pass gas about 14 times a day.
Okay. It's about 2 seconds each.
And even if I gave you a minute for each fart, it would be 14 minutes, you maniac!
Nobody
knows! 60 seconds!
That's a magic of the world. Nobody
If you
knows.
think you fart 25 minutes some days.
Magic of the world.
This is why talking to you is insane.
Magic
Magic of
of
the
the
world.
world.
Magic of the world. That's not anything. That doesn't mean anything. You're an idiot.
That's the magic of the world.
You're an idiot.
You never know.
Move on to the next topic before I murder you. You're gonna see a misbehaving butthole.
I'm burning up.
It's coming.
So
I can
hot.
feel them. I'll show you. I'll prove you wrong.
Oh, you got chocolate covered chairs. I'll start farting. You'll see.
I'm doing the science right now. Okay, so next topic.
Some
Kelly's
days.
poop schedule.
I just need to recap. Some days I fart 25 minutes. I believe he said. I just think I want to just remember.
I believe
that.
it. I believe it.
I know it sounds insane, but I do, as crazy as it sounds, believe that.
What are you talking about? It's crazy. Is it like you
There
can't?
are days where I have to change my clothes twice and wash my butt because I'm farting. It's like I'm exhaling. I'm not exaggerating.
I'm aware. I've seen you shit your pants. I've seen it all.
Yeah,
I'm just
there you
saying,
go.
it's not 25 minutes. We will go listen to that audio recording after this and see how long it is.
Go get that.
I don't want to dig it out.
Oh yeah, so it's laptop.
No, it's not. It's
Oh,
on
it's
a
not
hard
hard
drive.
No.
Yeah.
Next episode. Gotta play the year of farts.
Yeah. To be continued. No, actually, I want to be continued with
You
this.
gotta be to be continued.
Let's just talk about the invention.
Okay.
No,
well,
so
I want to
early.
talk about his poop
It's
schedule
too what?
because I truly
Wait,
don't
I
just
understand
get
his
it over
complaint
with.
about his poop schedule. Remember he was complaining that we were out doing something.
His poop schedule is. I feel like oftentimes we say, "Oh, we only talked about poop in these episodes."
That's all we ever do is talk about poop. It's the most interesting
Seth's
thing.
poop schedule is very regimented, and if you interrupt
That isn't
it,
true.
I came over to the house at like
Yes, he
10:30.
complains all the time because I had poop on
I think
time.
I've talked about this, but I came over to the house at like 10:30.
Any man or woman who gets their poop shoved back up their butthole is not going to feel good in the coming hours.
That only happened to you in the ocean when the
First
ocean
of all,
did it.
yeah, that didn't happen.
No, that's
I
what metaphorically is
I
happening
came-
because you're
I
shoving
came-
it back up.
I came over to the house.
That's stupid.
Seth sleeps till like 11. I came over to the house at like 10:30 because I had to get something. I woke him up, and then since he was awake before 11, he then didn't do his 11 o'clock poop, and he said it shifted the whole schedule.
What do you do when you wake up at 8 a.m. for a job?
The whole day he spent complaining.
That was one of my fears during Free Money. Was the morning of that day
Making Seth's TV show. He was worried that morning.
about not being able to poop in the morning because it would just throw my whole day off. I had to be able to concentrate all day.
Why is pooping such a devastating
know,
thing?
you
Because
should- shit it
every
off.
normal
You can't hold it
human
or poop.
body is usually on somewhat of a schedule.
This is his.
This
That's
guy
why he
was
always
more
says.
pointed at me and you.
That's what I said. Nathan's got a weird.
I angled it
split
on you
going.
guys.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah, but
on
it's like
you
weird
too.
tipping
I know.
Yeah,
I just didn't feel like fixing it. It's like, hi. Who cares? Leave it alone.
That's what I said earlier.
This one?
Yeah. Just cut me out.
You might have to just do the tripod.
Much better.
Someone says, I'm when he's always like, oh, I'm so thirsty. I haven't had 8 gallons of water today. And I'm like, why are you always complaining? I haven't drank water in 2 days. And he goes, I'm a Ferrari. You guys are Honda Civics.
Yeah, Seth compares himself to a nice car, needs like the best oil.
And if it oils low by an ounce,
Finally
then
tuned
it
machine.
breaks down.
I
I don't want a body that breaks down.
I
if
think
it doesn't
your
have a cup of
body,
water.
on the other hand, is on the precipice of disaster at any moment.
Yeah.
Why? There's a part in The Simpsons where they talk about Mr. Burns has so many diseases, but he's not getting sick because it's like
They're all working
pushing
together.
against his body, and anything could set it off, but they're perfectly aligned, but he could fall apart at any minute. He says like, I'm invincible or something. That's how I feel about you.
It's
you
like,
know?
what's that movie? Funny Farm? That's not a bridge. It's termites holding hands.
No,
That's
that was
what's going on
something
in his
else.
body.
That wasn't
Yeah.
funny. It was something else.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know what that is.
It was Chevy Chase movie where
No.
the movers are trying to drive
I-
over that rickety bridge.
I am not. Other than my back being bad sometimes, I'm like highly functional.
I think it's crazy that we'll be driving,
so many
somewhere and like, George, I gotta get water, and like you start breaking down and have a panic attack. You're like a child.
Because my body is finally like a precision fine tuned.
But
It's
you're
because
so
you're a
hydrated,
baby.
you could go a couple extra hours
That's
without
like you
water.
guys saying, like, why can't I just put that camera underwater? I should just be able to put it underwater.
No,
that's
Seth,
not the way that
you don't
machine
have to
works.
complain. Yes, you can feel it and realize you
I don't
need water.
complain. I don't complain.
He
You have to
literally
voice it.
acts like if he doesn't get water, he will die.
You guys make it like I'm always like,
You are!
I'm never voicing it.
Constantly.
We
like,
will be
shut up.
somewhere and be like, we have to go home. I don't have any water. What are we gonna do? I will die
This
out
is
here.
the guy who went to an airport, forgot his peanut butter sandwich on the counter,
Talk about that.
went home, missed the flight, and then went back and didn't miss the fight to check
Yeah,
off.
and now I
Because
will
he
live.
wanted to
And
be
now
a
I will live a day longer than you because you wouldn't have gone back to the same.
I would have bought a
Let's
sandwich
say
on the
it was
plane.
No, because you wouldn't have.
No.
Time.
Yes.
It's like you have to eat at the same time. It's just like it's like so.
When I get up in the morning,
such a free hippie. He's so weirdly wow. You know?
Yeah.
when you get up in the morning, you go to the bathroom. Your body finds
At
a
whatever
schedule.
time you wake up, 7 a.m., 12 noon.
Yeah, but if you
10:30.
But most people wake up at the same approximate time most days. So your body's used to
But
going to
your
the
body
bathroom.
can
I know,
adjust.
but if
Your
I
body can adjust,
so like
too.
what like Ginny was waking me up at all hours of the night, a couple months ago, and I would I just got up and then I'd go back to bed and then go to the bathroom when I woke up normally. It's like it doesn't change.
So
my...
what was the problem? So since you didn't poop at 10:30, it was stuck in you?
Yes.
It only has
No,
one window
no.
where it can come out?
Because like I'll get up,
His body got.
I'll go to bed at like 2, and I'll get up around 10.
Why are you going to bed at 2?
Because that's when I go to bed. And then when I get up, I usually go to the bathroom within like the first 30 minutes of being up.
Yeah.
Like most people do.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is totally not weird.
No.
But when I got up early that day for the shoot, whatever, 7 or 7:30, my body wasn't ready to take a dump yet because it hadn't been like it's off the cycle. It's very common. It's not like a thing that most people.
I have to get up sometimes at 4 a.m. and be somewhere at 6 in the morning. And I know I usually poop around 10 in the morning. So when I'm at that place, I poop at 10 in the morning. Or my body, I can't, and I hold it.
I know, but what if you're in a car all day? You can't poop.
I hold it, and I poop
know,
later, and it comes out like a rocket.
Yeah,
Who
it's
cares?
not a big deal.
Yeah, but
It's like holding your
It's
urine.
painful holding a crap.
So what?
So what? I don't want to. I'm intelligent enough to not live painfully.
But-
I know, but
That's
it's
the thing,
just
you don't have
like,
to complain
because
like
you
you're
revolve
dying.
your entire life around like your weird creature comforts. Like
Eating
I gotta be
and
near our
pooping.
toilet during this time. I gotta have 3 gallons of water. I can't do that.
It's almost like you have
like if
Asperger's
we like
for
if the
pooping.
car broke down somewhere, like I think you die.
I would be the longest survivor because I'm the most.
Nathan,
Well,
I'd be the longest survivor. We
No,
just be
let's
swimming
think
around
about
the
this.
sun. We don't
Seth always
care.
says I'd be the survivor. Paul and I slept on rocks with no sleeping bags
But I
in
could
Portland.
too.
And you needed an
No, you
air
couldn't.
mattress, and you needed a heated blanket,
If
and
you
needed your
could.
water
You
You
bottle.
blanket.
If you
Good.
could,
I wanted a heated jacket.
No,
if
talking
you
about you're
could.
the one that used the bottle of hot water to put in your sleeping bag.
if
to
you
stay
could,
warm.
Why
you
is that-
wouldn't
that's
complain so
intelligent.
easily.
If you didn't, you'd be losing your mind. I'm saying. Paul and I can sleep standing up against a tree.
If you
We'll live the longest.
What did you say?
If you could do these things, you wouldn't complain so regularly.
If you think your endurance is higher than mine, you guys are dreaming.
We got to put it to the
of
test.
I'll
course,
put it to the test.
Seth,
I
Seth,
just hiked
Nathan
up
and
that thing
I-
in Yosemite
With a 5-gallon jug of water, probably.
No, I had a pump. But
I'll
I
do
brought
it.
water.
I'll drink a soda and go up that mountain.
I'll just have gummy bears. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Who
I
cares?
could too, but I don't
This is
need
like with Kramer.
to.
I could have built the levels. I just didn't
I
want to.
didn't want
because
to.
You can't.
I could hike
And
up,
do it without massive complaining.
Okay,
No
so
complaints.
I could not complain.
Go a day without water.
If we
Go a
One day
day
without
without
three-
water.
if the
Can
three-
you go a
We
day
gotta do
without
that.
water?
That's the ultimate test.
I
All three of
could.
us-
I could. I wouldn't be happy.
Would you complain all day long?
Just like
of
anybody else
course.
would.
I wouldn't say.
Oh my God.
There are days
You didn't
where I
have
go,
any
I
water?
drink
I feel
all
like
day.
forgetting. Like sometimes I'm working or anything. Like, oh my god, I didn't even eat lunch today. And I
But
ate
you
lunch.
eventually drink.
I
got
guarantee
24
you,
hours.
I could
But you
go
can't go
a whole day
30
without
minutes
drinking or
without
eating,
drinking.
and I
I
wouldn't
can
even think about it.
too,
You basically never are without your bottle.
because
Not because
I-
you're a Porsche.
so it's like
because
this.
You're,
Hang out.
no,
Yeah,
listen,
because you're
listen.
a
It's like
creature
this.
comfort
It's like
diva.
this. Say we all have Corollas, okay?
Here we go.
If I'm,
Do you have any analogies in our car?
I don't know, because I'm not saying the Ferrari thing. If all of us have like a Corolla, whatever, and I take care of my car every single day in preparation for the apocalypse or whatever, and you guys have let your car sit there, you haven't changed the oil, you don't know if there's any water in it, the tires could be half flat. When that day hits, I would go farther than you would.
So you're living this way and complaining about pooping and drinking water because you think the apocalypse.
No,
is
but my
coming.
point is, if the three of
I
us
know,
decided
I
to
get
take
your
a hike,
point. I get your point.
and so
Yeah.
leading up to the hike, we all live the way that we always do,
No,
and then we
the-
cut off
the
the water,
analogy-
I
That's
would
fine.
No, the
I would be
analogy's
better off.
That's
no,
a dumb analogy,
the analogy's
though,
wrong because our cars have been going through apocalyptic scenarios all the time.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine.
You're
because
making it seem
that's
like
just that much
Nathan,
more
you're-
likely your car's going to break down sooner.
No,
Because if you abused your car for 10 years,
car is so
I don't think it
different.
makes a difference. This car's not the same as a human. We're
whatever.
organic matter.
If we're all gonna do a hike up Yosemite or something, and we all lead up to it the same way that we live, and then we cut off all of our supplements and our nutrients, I would go farther because I have prior prepared for it. My body is prepared.
You sound like Donald Trump. He goes, I don't use my energy. I'm saving it.
No, you idiot.
This is kind of like my problem with chapstick. How chapstick, you use it and then your lips need it more. You know, that's
not what this is, though. Because this is the same thing. This is the same thing as if I go to the gym for a month before our hike, and you tell me that I'm gonna be worse off because I've been using the chapstick to train my body.
No, listen.
I have never seen someone get so weak from not having water in a short period of time than I have.
I never have gotten weak. I have wanted it,
but
I don't get weak.
Say we all, the three of us go on a desert hike.
No, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. We
gotta
go over.
We pull over on road trips so much because he has to poop or get water constantly. So what you're saying is, if the apocalypse comes, and we're all three of us are in a desert, we have to crawl through a desert.
Look, we're all dead.
You will make it because 8 years ago you drank a lot of water.
Because for the past 10 years, I have been properly
even the water from
my
2
body
days before.
But my cells are more hydrated.
But your body is going to be most craving. Ours are like, just another day.
Yeah. But you're going to freaking drop like flies in an hour.
No, we'll drop at the same time.
No, you
won't complain about it.
My body will have concern.
No.
It's like a fat person. A fat person
don't
will
talk
live
for 5
longer
minutes.
from
Let me
starvation.
finish this because when we all are in the desert, that water, the only water we all of us have in us are from the day before. We don't have any.
Okay, you're wrong.
So you have water in you. You're a camel.
Nathan,
you have water in you from years
if
before.
You've been living, if we just hit it right, if someone came to us totally randomly without us expecting it, and you guys both
the
went
day
out.
I'm saying the day before we go into the
desert.
desert.
I'd be last place.
I'm
You'd
saying
be second.
Stop.
I would be
the day we go to the desert. The day before, all of us are going to chug tons of water.
No, it doesn't work that way. You can't just rush it. You can't go to the desert for 24 hours.
I'm saying if we all went into the desert and prepared for this and did it, we would last longer when we all ran out because we wouldn't be complaining.
He's saying like an apocalyptic, like boom, out of nowhere scenario.
What are you saying?
I'm saying if we all went into the desert,
there's
nothing.
Yeah.
And we all had the day before to drink water. There are 2 scenarios.
Yeah.
We all drank the water.
Yeah.
We'd all run out of water. All start getting dehydrated the same as that time.
No.
Paul would keep going, and so would I, and you'd be going,
No. Because my mental endurance is just as strong, if not stronger, than both of yours. Mine's
the strongest of everyone.
I have a super strong will. And secondly, just like I said, you can't just go to the gym the day before and work out a bunch to make up for a year's worth of working out. My body has been maintained.
And if apocalypse didn't come randomly, it's not like the water you drank 2 years ago is helping you.
Not literally the water 2 years ago is doing anything to me right now, but because of my lifestyle.
I get what you're saying. It's like if we had a bodybuilding company, we've been slowly working.
So our guts are rotting compared to his?
No, but my body is properly sustained.
My body functions beyond average.
This is the same thing as telling somebody who, like, whatever, if they eat meat, and then they think, oh my God, I feel so much better now, my calories are different, I digest my food faster because I'm a vegetarian.
Exercising and strengthening your muscles is one thing, and like using your joints, but you don't strengthen your stomach from drinking water.
It has nothing to do with
physical. You don't strengthen your
I'm not talking about
pores.
strength.
Like, what does drinking water have to do
because
with
if you
surviving
I will tell you right now, if you properly hydrate for a long duration, you will have healthier cells that will last longer. If you try to drink a bunch of water the day before,
the same amount of time in the desert.
No.
It'll last maybe an hour longer. Your cells are still going to dry up from the heat.
Yeah, but I would, if you've been saturating a sponge for a year and properly keeping it maintained, and it's supple and it holds in the moisture
dry out an hour.
It holds in the moisture really well because they've been trained to be properly hydrated.
It will dry out an hour longer than the others.
Whatever, I'd still win.
You wouldn't win. You die.
I'd be an hour farther.
And I would be dying happy. You'd be dying going,
Or I would have made it to the town and could not die.
You wouldn't. We would make it farther because you'd be complaining the whole time, and that would be taking all your mental energy.
What is this complaining? I hardly ever complain.
Every time we go anywhere.
It's not complaining to say, oh, I need water. You guys gotta get water.
It's the same with Jared. Like, I gotta be near home base. So you literally we can't be out this long. I don't know how
No, because I go prepare. I go prepare. I bring that 5-gallon jug when we go on trips.
But you act like if you don't have that water, your body will die.
I don't think I'm gonna die.
You do
but
act like
I
it's
am
very
accustomed
dire.
to a luxurious hydration lifestyle.
It's just like
I'm used to being properly hydrated.
Annoying.
I know. It's just kind of like
get water at the store.
It's just like a rich lady who'd be like, "Why isn't there valet here?" You know, it's like, shut the fuck up.
Water.
Get water.
That's how
at the
you
place
act.
you're going to.
It's like just calm down and we'll get water in half an hour. You don't.
But
need
I
this
don't.
second.
You guys are exaggerating.
You don't need to poop.
No, we're not.
And he's like, if we don't poop this second, I won't poop. Then my whole body will day off, and then at night,
It's not that second.
I'm dead.
But it's like
poop today.
But it's
What happened
within.
today is poop went off.
No, but when you feel the poop attack, you should go.
He complained about it. He wouldn't poop, and then in the afternoon, I think like he finally pooped at night. It was like a really hard poop, and he complained about it some more.
I don't understand how your bowels.
You guys
so
are.
finicky.
I would love.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would love to challenge you guys
I will take that challenge.
because I would win.
What is the challenge? Or
Just
water
like
off?
endurance, just how far we can go.
We'll start with jumping.
Yeah, we gotta start. We have all the challenges we want to do.
No, I'll jump in.
Seth can't jump. FYI.
Not really much.
It doesn't have enough water in his knees.
I got too much water.
Somebody said Jeff is in a Porsche anyway. He's just got a car cover on.
Perfect comment.
Is anybody watching?
Well, I guess that can lead us to his invention.
No,
He said no.
And we don't hate Jeppin. We like him.
I don't
I know
complain.
we
You're
yell.
exaggerating my
We
complaining
like
level.
his complaints.
Probably.
We wouldn't have this show if Jeppin wasn't such a specific
I mean,
person.
it's only on road trips, which isn't that often.
But I bring that.
You and Jared are the worst people on road trips. He poops on the side of the road every hour.
That's why I'm good, because I don't need to go to the bathroom. I'm not inconvenient. I don't have to go
we
to
still
a
have to
certain
stop.
place to
We
go to
still
the
have to pull
bathroom.
up the highway when you
You're
poop
just as
this
bad as me with bathrooms. I'll take a dump wherever.
I
You like
always
need a
skip in the
special
bathroom.
bathroom with plumbing and toilet paper and
Plumbing.
washing your hands.
Plumbing.
Only for pooping.
Yeah,
I'll pee outside.
I'll poop anywhere.
I'll poop anywhere.
So there you go. There's a thing I've got that
You
you
don't poop
don't
anywhere. You never pooped in the woods?
No.
You ever pooped your hand thrown at your friend Tony?
No.
I did that.
You did poop in your hand.
I did not poop.
I pooped
With
in
that
my
glove
hand.
on, and you threw it at my car.
I didn't poop in
You
my
pooped in a
hand.
bag.
You put on
We
a
put
glove.
a bag in the toilet, and I.
No, you
pooped.
said you put on a roll glove and you pooped.
You
in
said
your
I pooped in my hand. No, I pooped in the toilet and then scooped it out and then took it out.
I thought you pooped. I thought you pooped into your hand with a
No,
glove.
no, no.
We gotta talk about that because that was a road trip.
Nathan, he's like, okay, here's some. Nathan put saran wrap on the toilet, and then I pooped on that, and it just it perfectly
Yeah.
cinched it. He had like a whole device for
was
saving my poop.
That was so funny. I was sitting in the backseat eating a can of beans,
No,
and then
thump, pulled up to him at a red light, and I just took that poop. I had gloves on, out of the bag, just hit it square
And it
right in
stuck
the window.
right in the red
I
light.
could still see
If
in
he's
my
eating
head.
beans like this.
Zach was not eating beans.
He was eating.
He was.
eating chips.
He was
No,
eating.
it was
And then he
eating out
rolled
of
the
a can of
window
something.
down,
No, he didn't.
thinking they were refried beans. Oh, it's poop!
No, he did it as a joke after he knew it was poop.
But I can still
No, I
see
think he
Zach's
thought it was
face
refried
standing
beans.
there, eating, and then just bang, and hit him poop.
He
right
was
the
eating.
poop on
stuck right through the window, right on his face.
He wasn't eating, but he wasn't eating
That was
beans.
one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my entire life. That was part of the
Whose
road
car
wars.
was that got
the
hit?
food poop.
We did,
wars.
yeah.
Whose car was that?
We took a road trip in 2 cars.
We were in Portland.
Was that Jared's car that got hit or yours?
Must have been Jared's.
Must have been Jared's because I was in the back of mine.
It wasn't it Zach and Jared's car?
I felt really disturbed doing that because we were at a Salvation Army, and that's where I pooped. And I was walking out of the Salvation Army
With
like,
poop in
my
his
own
pocket.
poop, and I was just like, this feels. It just felt
You
wrong.
stole your own poop.
Some people have
Yeah.
to do that.
It just felt bad. I'm not actually comfortable talking about this
That
anymore.
was one of the funniest things you've ever done.
Some people have to do that.
Some people have to do that.
Take their poop out of the toilet.
Why?
For doctors and stuff.
They don't have plumbing. One of these luxuries you speak of.
For doctors and things.
Oh God, yeah, we can't talk about that.
Okay, we got to talk about Chip's invention, the ladies and gentlemen's lounge.
I do want to say again, we did already talk about this once, and I really don't want to talk about it again. But I do
Why?
feel
Because
like
it's your one you hate the most.
I think it's
No, this is This is probably one of the most practical ideas that I have.
your association with what you think people will work for, and then what people will pay is troubling to me. Like how cheap you think things.
This
This
one
is
is-
like I said, living
this
in an
one
iPhone.
is a little disturbing.
Yeah, you're an. I'm not living in the iPhone
It's not
world. You're an
disturbing.
idiot. It's very disturbing.
It's kind of disturbing.
Why is it
like-
disturbing?
It's a little just gross.
like a little.
How long have we been talking?
We've been talking for 40 minutes.
Well, we have to wait longer.
No, it's plenty of time.
No, 20 minutes for an invention?
No, because then there'll be a 10-minute wrap up at the end, like we always do. So.
Yeah, we should update people on your lady situation. People have been asking me on
We
the
did an
internet.
update.
I know, but people, I guess,
You
who
didn't
didn't
update
watch
the
my own brother.
episode.
Oh, I didn't put the episode up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, people who are watching this live right now, this will go on the internet, but before it on my YouTube will go the episode where we reveal what happened with Shefford in London.
What was that?
With his lady, his mystery lady.
Is that her texting right now?
Also,
Play it for the-
we need to send him back. So we're thinking about doing a fundraiser for him if he wants to see his girlfriend
Another one.
again.
You're not gonna get donated.
Probably get $30.
Yeah, people are like,
Alright, here, sorry.
you got a girlfriend now, freaking deal with it.
He's been walking dogs trying to get cash, but
What's he doing?
I don't know. He's probably listening to a memo from her.
Why are you doing this?
His mystery lady.
Hey,
I'm trying to hear it.
I know.
Is it Helen?
Put it down.
Oh, I said her name. Is that bad?
What did we call her before? Margot, I think.
Margot. That's Margot. I freaking blew it.
Yeah, it doesn't work if you.
Well, they're on the internet.
What is going on right now?
What is he doing?
I don't know.
I'm listening.
What? Do you have a
We're
message?
doing a podcast.
Who's messaging him? It gotta be her. It's either her or
Turn your phone off!
Is it Tony?
Oh my god, that is so weird!
Is he on the
That's
phone?
just really obnoxious.
Are you on the phone?
Ow!
I gave up with
Stop!
that or that.
Get off your fucking phone!
I will.
Are you talking or are you listening?
That is so...
Was that Tony or Helen? I mean,
funny.
Margot.
Ow! I hate it!
What was that? Ready? Here they go.
What was that? Not even one second.
That's because I'm starting them up.
Who was that?
It was the lady in London.
What's so weird that you said? That's so weird.
I don't know why she said it. Are we streaming?
Yes.
I don't think she...
Oh, is she watching?
I don't think so.
Of course not.
I
But
don't know how she would find it.
I don't know how to find this.
she shared to me at the end of the message. She goes, something about the heat. Got a booger on my nose, I think.
This is why he has that backpack. All his
See, is there anything wrong with being prepared
cups
with a
and
handkerchief?
handkerchiefs and plates of mustard.
Get that mustard out of here.
So, yeah. So we were just talking about this stuff, and then she's talking, and she said, I think you're making so much noise that I couldn't
Noise!
hear."
We're in the middle of something and
Touching
you're
me.
making a phone call.
So she said something along
Rude.
she said something along the lines of, I know
Fans are gonna be ticked.
something about being hot out here.
Yeah.
And she goes, make sure you stay hydrated and keep that Ferrari running clean or something.
I wish you were playing that on speaker.
Yeah.
phones.
Why do you play it on speaker?
Funny.
Why do you put that
Perfect.
on speaker? In case you said
Because I didn't know what she was
Yes.
going to say.
Like, I love you.
Your
Jeffrey
nipples.
Briggs.
Okay.
So funny.
Sell us
Yeah.
on
Keep
this.
hydrated, keep that Ferrari
So on a
running.
hot day like today, I'm actually
So there you
sweating.
go, there's proof.
Listen,
Okay.
I proved I'm an outsider that believes in my Ferrari.
That is not proof. This is like-
my
I get-
butthole and my lower regions
I get it.
are sweating a lot today.
Can I just say, when girlfriends...
What do I do about it?
Hold on. I just want to say, when girlfriends compliment you, or when you're dating a girl, or a girl that I'm dating compliments me, girl that I'm dating...
Girl, your girlfriend for 15 years.
Who knows who it could be?
Does she compliment
It doesn't count.
You know you're married legally,
No.
according to the state of California, common law.
No, listen. It doesn't count. It's like when you used to say, I don't know what you say, so-and-so said I had a really good penis. Like, of course. They're supposed to say
Well, it's like when you guys were making fun of my wiener, and then Siobhan goes, "Those are all the things I like about him."
That's
No,
what
and
I
I
mean.
dated a girl
That's-
who made fun of my shortcomings.
Who? Milford?
They might love her.
Okay, that wasn't a good one.
What did she
So
do?
there you go.
I don't
But I'm
remember
just saying,
this.
you're a supportive girlfriend or
That
boyfriend.
wasn't a
is
girlfriend.
supposed
That was
to
a
love
girl you met on
all
Craigslist who
parts
bought
of your
furniture from
Craigslist.
you.
A girl I met at a hot
Oh,
party.
that was...
Oh,
the
daybed
party.
lover, not bed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was
Unbelievable.
confused. Okay, bed lover was
but I'm
a
just saying,
big
like,
bag.
of course Helen's going to say, like, keep that Ferrari on, and Helen likes your emaciated body because she likes you.
We
Oh,
already
was
said
that-
her
he
name
already
three
said it like 5
Oh.
times on the call.
I keep forgetting.
Me too.
And you're posting pictures of each other on the internet, so.
Yeah, anybody can do the salute thing. But you know what I mean? They're supposed to be supportive and nice or whatever. Your
Yeah, I
girlfriend's
agree.
saying, you know,
but I also don't think
but
they
you-
lie.
no, I don't think
I think they
lie.
just don't say the things that they think are bad.
That's probably fair.
Or I think they truly don't think they're bad because they like you.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Like
So
Siobhan
but it's not
truly
like a
liked
real
my
compliment.
bald head.
Like if your penis, I think your penis is particularly rotten.
But
You
it's a
should-
champion's penis.
Like, and Siobhan might think it was good. I shouldn't be saying that. But you should be able to, like, just walk around in public and people be like, good one, you know? But would they be horrified, you know?
No, because she
It's
believes
endearing.
I think
Its
'cause
flaws are endearing.
Yeah, no, I think the three of
The
us
Ferrari-
probably fall into that category.
the
of,
Ferrari
you know, endearing.
is a matter of truth.
No.
And
no.
she believes in the Ferrari.
This Ferrari needs a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's up on cinder blocks.
You know
right
how
now.
you know how Lusum had that Porsche at your house.
Porsche. Yeah. One of the, I was like, that's a Porsche. I've never seen that
exactly.
model before.
And here's the Ferrari.
Yeah. Yeah. It's that one that they made for like.
It says Ferraro.
Count.
It's Ferrari. It's the original model. It's like a misprinted penny.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
It's like some weird one that's made in Brazil.
Yeah. Okay. Brazilian Ferrari. Brazil lost in the World Cup today. They got knocked out.
Really?
They were the last big team that's won World Cups. Now it's down to all these teams that have never made it this far.
Oh, really?
It's awesome. Croatia.
Isn't Germany said the best one?
Gone.
They're gone.
They're gonna eliminate it in the first round.
Maybe they'll call in America and be like, "Hey, we need you guys.
Need some help." I don't think that's how it works. Okay, so sell me on this. We're in the pitch meeting. Have you ever?
Have you ever?
You guys have already exhausted me with my defense against hydration.
Oh my
who
God.
cares?
What is this?
Just hear that kind of complaint.
all in
That's
fun.
what we get. Even the way he says, "My defense against hydration." That's how he sounds when he's hydrated. That defeated and bludgeoned.
Always grumping.
Where are you
What
going?
was the,
Excuse me. You can't just walk out of a pitch
I like
meeting.
how he walks. Don't readjust it.
You look like your head was going out of the frame.
No.
Excuse me.
No.
We have a client here with a lucrative pitch.
Oh, sir, I'd love to hear this. I'm an investor.
Yes, I brought in my top investor. I hear you have something for us.
I'm honored. I don't remember what the
Despite the
invention
fact-
is. Oh, I remember.
Isn't that funny how your brain?
We've done how many episodes? This is like the 12th
I
one.
think it's 11. It could be 12,
So
but there's the lost
That means
episode.
he has like at least 10 inventions. That's a lot of
I
inventions.
don't like repeating this.
Most people are like, come up
But
with
no
like
one saw
thing.
it, so it's only repeated for my
Did
misery.
Did they know? Did they seen it?
Maybe
I
one
don't
person
think
has seen it.
we might have streamed that one, but there's no one in here anyway, so it doesn't matter.
It's pretty quiet streamed right
Yeah,
now.
we're not really engaging with them. Screw you guys.
Sorry, guys. We'll
Okay.
talk after.
Okay. Yes, sir. What's your pitch? We've got 10 minutes.
Ooh, it's not gonna take me 10 minutes. I can get this done.
Well, we're
One
going to have
minute.
10 minutes of
Okay.
questions.
What would you tell you? What would you say if I told you?
So,
Yeah, kind of started off.
have you ever been on a date?
I have. Have you?
Thousands of times.
So many dates.
Are they important to you?
Very.
Nah. Don't really care.
Do you care to impress the person you go on a date
I sure would like to.
Would you
know?
be embarrassed if you showed up like filthy and disgusting,
Oh,
smelling awful?
That would
don't
be
like
embarrassing.
I don't want that.
I would probably go home and take a shower.
Especially if you were going to be romantic. Would you be?
If I was
would you
to
be
be
embarrassed?
I wouldn't want her
Either
going.
I would shower in the sink, or I would.
I'd probably run home and take a shower.
Sometimes
in
I
this
just rinse my
predicament. But I
armpits.
feel like you have
Okay.
something.
You don't have to go home anymore.
I don't.
Well, where am I going?
Where am I going to go?
Where am I gonna take a
But-
shower?
But Jeffin,
Oh,
I
I know.
stink.
I'll get
No,
a gym
no.
membership and go to the gym.
Oh, that's a gym membership.
Nah, too
They are-
expensive.
Oh, okay.
Too inconvenient.
Oh.
I'll
I'll go
It's
to a
too
grocery store
inconvenient.
bathroom
It
and
take
just
you
splash
10, 15 minutes to get to the gym.
Okay.
Yeah.
My method is available on almost every street corner, like a payphone.
Almost every street corner.
Like a payphone. Virtually
In the
non-existent.
70s.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
My invention's like a payphone in the
On
70s.
every street corner
Obsolete.
is what is this? thing
Okay,
the
it's
street
on
corner?
every corner.
It's on most corners. You know, it'll
Most
be more and
corners,
more as it grows in popularity.
Of course. I should hope so.
And it will.
Hopefully people can hear him because it's getting quiet.
No, I think I'm not.
They can hear.
It's called the Ladies and Gentlemen's Lounge.
The Ladies and Gentlemen's Lounge. Okay, describe it to me.
So I get
What
to
is
go
it?
hang out with someone.
I gotta
What?
tell you, I'm intrigued.
See?
I picture like a
I
nice
can
place,
go
some
somewhere to
couches,
use the
yeah.
bathroom and shower.
Sounds like a spa or something. I mean,
Similar.
those already
Very
exist.
close, very
Those
close.
already
Every corner.
those
It doesn't
already
sound like it's
exist.
very big. if
Yeah,
it's on a
that's
street corner.
troubling to me. It sounds small.
It's a phone booth.
That's why you should be interested because it's cheap.
Okay.
It's cheap to step up the infrastructure.
Okay. What is it?
So if
Also, yeah, go ahead.
if you're about to go on a date
Yeah,
and you're coming out of work or you just came from maybe you work
Late.
as a
Oh my
landscaper
God,
and you're
yeah.
filthy.
I
and
did.
Yeah.
I did that.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, I done great.
This product's for me.
So-
Go on.
and you're running late and you got to get there and you don't have time to wash up and you stink and then you go to the Ladies Gentlemen's Lounge.
Yeah. Haven't quite answered our question of what the fuck it is.
You step in to this little booth
Oh.
and you
Like
A booth? Like a phone booth?
Yeah. Can you?
like a phone booth.
Height?
Yeah, it's high, like 6, whatever, phone booth.
Completely
Bob
enclosed.
6'8".
Doesn't have to be.
Doesn't have to be.
What?
It's
And
more
then
like
So
a
I
thing.
step
Like,
in-
It's like a thing you can step in. It can be like waist high.
Okay.
And
That's
you step in,
weird.
you close it.
Yeah. Okay.
Or it can be a full booth.
Okay.
Depending on the neighborhood.
So the deluxe
models. No,
and you put in 50 cents.
Yeah.
50 cents.
Take your pants down and you put your...
Where do your pants go? Are they getting wet and all over the ground?
No, the floor is like clean. It's sand.
Yeah, but the water.
The sidewalk.
No.
You mean the sidewalk?
The floor doesn't go on the sand. You drop your pants and you put your genitals inside the tray. And you put the button on.
I find it hard to believe that water wouldn't spill on.
No,
the
because
floor.
it's like a trough. You gotta think of
But
it.
what about when it runs down your legs and gets all over your ankles and socks?
It's got like a little rubber gasket you put your thighs
Okay,
in.
and you clean your genitals.
And you turn it on, it sprays you off, and you hose you off. And if you want,
And
there's
dryer.
hand soap.
Yeah. Okay.
So what about the man who's driving down going,
And how is it?
if I'm in the
how
street
is
corner,
where's the
looking at
water
this
source
man.
coming from?
It's city water. It's just like a bubbler in the street.
But every corner, there's a reason there's not a bubbler on every corner. That's like a.
It's 'cause there's no
quite a
demand.
bit of infrastructure,
I
right?
guess but no one's thirsty enough.
There's street plumbing on every corner. There's a fire hydrant everywhere.
Yeah, there is fire.
But what my question
But
is,
having to be
if
able
it's
to
on a
get
street
your
corner,
company to access
Just tap right in.
and it's at the end of the day, everyone's going home and driving. There's a lot of stop and go traffic sometimes on the street. People are just gonna be sitting there watching this guy watch.
That's why
watch
we
his crotch.
can do a full booth.
Well, most you know
No one wants to do it
Your
if you
reason
can
for
see
this
your
being
face.
on every corner is because there's demand. And I submit to you, sir, there is no demand.
To wash your crotch before a date.
That's correct. Go
You're
home.
you're in the wrong
You'd rather
business.
do it in private walls.
Yeah, no one will.
And not have a commuter staring at
And you are telling me, you are
Especially
literally
a
telling
woman. A
me
woman
there's
would
a
not want to do
half-size model so you can see
That's certain countries.
as you're certain countries.
Like, Amsterdam was okay with that.
So you said it just plugs onto the front and you drop your pants. That means your butt is now exposed to the world.
No, it's a boot.
Oh, you walk into like a box?
Yeah, and you close it behind you.
And you wrap it around. So it's like this box around your whole waist.
Yeah.
Just hosing you off.
And it's
and
a trough.
your pants are on the
People
ground.
trough.
No one
It's like
will
a bidet, kind of.
No one will do that in public. You're insane.
This is insane.
You're insane. It's like saying you won't take a drink from a bubbler in public.
I won't. I
And-
don't.
and
I saw a homeless man washing his feet.
Not because of
in Santa
germs,
Monica
because
in
of
a bubbler, and I
embarrassment.
no longer drink out of
Not
bubbler
because of
bubbers.
germs.
Drinking.
You know who wants this? The homeless guy who
No
washed
one
his feet
minds.
in
No
this
one minds people
layer.
seeing them drinking. Do not equate drinking with washing your
It's just
penis.
as natural.
No, it's
No, you
You don't
can't
think washing your
argue.
crotches is natural
This
drinking
is why
water?
it's
not in
In
public.
his opinion, any body function
What is
is the
public?
same as the other body function.
What is public? Do you want me to
It's
describe
just a state of
public?
mind.
Oh boy.
This
Yeah, you're gonna go in
you
with
know,
that.
society
That's why I
is
say you can
not
do a full
on the
booth.
same
You can do a full booth.
And but correct me if I'm wrong, sir. I'm just looking through the pitch documents. I understand there's a deluxe version of this.
That is true because it can just be a little tiny storefront, like a closet, and you go in there and there's an attendant.
Ooh.
So if you want
So
to
it's a
shave
spa.
your bush, or if you want
A guy is going to shave your bush.
a guy or a woman, whatever.
No, I don't want
It'd
anyone
probably be,
shaving my
I think
crotch.
it'd be women for the women and men for the
No
men.
one will wash another. No woman will wash a man's genitals.
It'd be women for women and men for men.
Most guys don't want a guy trimming
no,
their
no,
pubes.
no guy's gonna
Hey,
want a man.
I don't care
I would
who
love
does it.
that.
I don't
You would
care.
love a man to wash your penis and testicles.
Of course,
And
you would.
of course. Why would I love that? Can you
Because it's a service for. It's a luxury. It's a service.
And you're telling me people aren't going there to get masturbated?
Most people, Seth, don't want someone washing their own hands for them.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
That would be cool. I like that. It's not feeling.
But no
that
one.
kind of
It's
cool.
set. First off, it would cost so much money.
Yeah, but
So you go in there.
That's like saying a payphone.
Are
The
you
bill of a
telling
payphone
me-
costs more than it does.
No,
to
no,
make a
I'm
call.
talking about paying a person
This is
to
where
wash
it's
my
gonna
penis.
go wrong. This is
You're
where
not
it's
gonna
gonna
be
go wrong.
because this is
A
set.
pervert's
Okay,
gonna
well,
go in there and go, wash me.
Exactly.
The demand for my product, I would say, will be nearly as high as the payphone in the center.
But what about gross
Nope.
perverts?
Absolutely.
That go in and
Nope.
want their crotch washed?
Nope.
They're not allowed.
How do you know they're a pervert? Until after.
Phone calls in the 70s, if you're at a payphone, it's like an emergency. I gotta make a call. Oh, I gotta wash my dick. It doesn't happen. You're crazy.
You don't
You're
think
fucking
every
crazy.
day people go on dates and they don't.
They go home.
No.
They plan their
I would
time.
say 50% of dates people go from a place where they didn't want to leave from.
And I'd say 99% of those 50% are not stinking
And they
stank.
could also, if they really were in a pinch and they felt funky down there, they could always go into the bathroom at the restaurant or the person's house they go to and wash up in the sink.
Yeah, they're not stopping off in the corner.
for everyone to wave at you.
But it's so much easier and quicker.
No, it's not.
And you don't have to risk getting caught at the girl's house or.
But what if she drives by if it's not a deluxe model? If she sees you, that's the guy on my date watching
she'd
his
be like, I
watch.
respect
He thinks
that
we're
man.
gonna fool
I
around.
respect good hygiene.
She's gonna go. He thinks we're gonna fool around on the first
Sorry,
date.
sorry.
No,
Can
thank
you tell me the cost of the deluxe package where a human being washes my genitals?
I think it's $2.
$2. And how much is that employee getting paid then?
Minimum wage $16 an hour.
Do you know how?
You have so
you know
many
how
customers
math
coming in this
works?
place.
What?
You need so
Yeah,
many.
the exponential amount of visitors is going to outdo the cost of the employment.
You wouldn't get more than 5 people a day.
And you'd only get homeless people and perverts.
I mean,
it doesn't matter if you're homeless or not.
If this goes out, it's like,
I'm saying that's not a lot of people. I don't care homeless
to
people
pay
do it. I think it's good for them.
$2 to get someone to touch your penis, and if it truly is man on man, this will definitely be a
Why don't you come up with an idea that's better for society where it's like
Better for society.
portable bathrooms that can wash you
I've
for homeless
said
people
this before.
specifically?
I've said this before. Necessity is the mother of invention, and the need here is just
I've had the
bottom
need
floor.
Countless times.
No, you haven't.
Absolutely.
You haven't had countless dates. First off, so
You've had
let's just
8
head that off right
Many
there.
times.
No. Shave your bush. Could you imagine this person working for minimum wage? I have to shave
I
this
feel
guy's
so
bush
bad
and
for that
clean his
person.
penis.
That's disgusting.
Maybe you could pay him more.
Like, do you know that? Like,
I'm very curious what people are saying in the chat
a
about this
prostitute, is like in Amsterdam. Not that I would know. Is like, what is a prostitute in Amsterdam? Like $75, $100 or something. You know, I think it's like €50.
Yeah. Oh, really?
This person
But you
said,
seem to think $2.
This person said,
Just for
Get your
washing.
penis touched.
Witch Knight said, you could ask the girl to shower with you, but Chepin wants the street corner peen washer.
No, they can't. There's no shower.
He's saying on the date, if you're going to fool around, why don't we take a shower together?
Oh, because that's embarrassing. Because you don't do that on the
but
first date.
yeah, that's a tough.
Yeah, it's a first
tough
date, I guess.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with going into a machine, putting 2 quarters in, washing your crotch, and being
on the street corner where people can see you. It's
But-
just
closed.
Butt Sandals said, it's the perfect place to wash up after using Privacy Matters. Chepin's other invention.
it just is Privacy Matters with water.
Yeah, it's Privacy
No.
Matters with a hose attached to
There's
it.
no way you would get the city to put these on every corner and tap into the water, man. It's just fucking nonsense.
Wait.
This
Witch
would be
Knight
worth a lot of
said,
money.
listen to this.
No.
Listen. Witch Knight said they're actually installing a couple of those in New York City, but it's for a quick J.O. Not kidding.
Jerk off? Not kidding. What do you mean? Who's jerking who off?
I don't
Jerking
understand
yourself
this.
off?
Oh, whoa, Gooch Lore, thank you for subscribing with Twitch Prime.
Okay, that's enough of that.
I mean,
would
this honestly is
would
one of my
anyone in the
best
chat use
ideas.
this? Would anyone use this?
It's one of my best ideas.
Because
Because it's so quick and easy. And
you're so stupid if
it's so
you
in
think
demand.
anybody would ever pay to have such a thing installed.
I think that the
Seth,
the
I'm
half
telling you
boot-
to your face.
People in the neighborhood
I
go,
would
what is installing in
never,
my neighborhood?
ever use this in a million years.
If
Seth-
you and I were out and we were having a good time,
And have a good time.
and you'd be like, "Okay, I'll do it. I'll try it."
For a joke.
As a
Because
joke.
weirdos,
Money
we
be
do
money.
different things. Most people
Most
would never
people,
do this.
yeah.
Towns veto Walmarts for crying out loud. A town will definitely veto the penis
Yeah,
scrubber
but this
box.
is a benefit to society. This isn't something that's ruining
No one's
people's
keeping your
lives.
pants on is all you need to do. We're benefiting from not having to smell the person's crotch because they're wearing
I mean,
clothes.
you guys are having an argument against hygiene. You're not arguing with me. You're saying that you
No,
want
I
to
say
dirty.
you go home and wash. You
But
don't
what
need to
if
use
that's
the
not an option?
I don't smell your crotch with your pants on.
But what if you're going on a date? Or what if you're going somewhere
Then
where
you
you're
go
gonna
to their
What if
bathroom.
you're going?
Go home first.
But what if you can't?
You can get to a bathroom. It's not like you're gonna fool around on the street
I think
corner.
someone to go home in the 70s to make a
Seth,
call as opposed to just doing it on the
Listen,
street.
Yeah, I just
if
don't
you're
understand
gonna
why you would
fool
go to
around
the
with
bathroom.
someone, there's a bathroom nearby.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
It's
You go
not
to the
just for
bathroom.
fooling around.
What is it for?
It's just because your penis stinks and you want to wash it.
And
Go-
you have no
why can't you
access
just
to
go
a
to a
building.
bathroom?
You will always go in a building at some point.
Because a lot of bathrooms, it's like a communal public bathroom.
Seth,
Yeah, that's true.
use the toilet water. It's better than nothing. If your is that dirty, you need to wash it that bad.
It's just no one would want this. No one would
I
do it.
think these would flourish.
I think you couldn't be more.
I think he knows they wouldn't, but he says
No,
they will because
I
it's his
think
invention.
they would work.
No, they wouldn't.
No.
Because you again, you say we're living in the iPhone world. You're living in the fucking nutcase world. Homeless people. Homeless people would use these.
That's the only thing. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you knowing that, why don't you just design it for homeless people so it's a nice thing for them to use?
Because they don't have any money.
I mean, the fact that he legit designs one where
they have money.
Where he designed one that only goes up to your waist, so the top half of your body you can be looking around. Is just proves how fucking mad you are.
Just because some people, like I said, in Amsterdam or places where they have sex in public, like that's where they wouldn't care about the half booth.
Yeah, I mean, I could see people using them like some weirdos or whatever, but to think like every corner.
People don't want their child to walk by a guy.
But in New York City,
like this. Oh, my waist is covered. No, I'm just washing my penis.
No, and in the half booth, you can't access your crotch.
How do
you can't put your hand in there. It closes around your waist.
It's automatic.
But you have to take your penis out.
Before you close the flap, you pull your pants down and you step over the.
Oh wait, yeah. How do you get your pants down without anyone seeing?
Because you're in the booth.
No, the box.
And he claims that
you're still in the booth.
Yeah, but I can still masturbate in there. Right?
No, because the only time the water turns on, you close the lid.
But you can still do it without turning it on. You don't have to close it. He could do it before closing it.
There's a lid.
What lid?
To the top of the thing, so you can't see down at the person's wiener or vagina.
And how is water not falling onto the floor?
Because it's in the trough.
But people are all different sizes, Seth.
But I need my hands to wash.
No, it's automatic.
You said there was soap.
That's in the booth.
No, he says it just hoses you off. It clamps on and hoses you.
Clamps on to my penis?
No, your waist. It goes like around like briefs.
Yeah. I mean, it goes around your waist.
And it has like rubber on the edge.
Oh,
so
it's like briefs,
it's like a cup. It's like a cup for baseball, but around your whole.
Oh, okay.
But I'm wondering, what about a really big guy that goes in and then a really skinny guy?
It's an adjustable lid.
It stretches. What is the material that
he's saying
stretches?
Lid.
Not stretches.
It's
It's
like
like
it's underwear, but he's saying lid.
The scientists will figure it out. Like he always says.
Just think about this, Paul. Drill a hole right in the middle here, and then.
Well, what I'm wondering is, how do you go in and you seal this and then get your pants down? You have to pull your pants down and people will see you, and then it goes on real quick?
No, because the lid is still like covering.
Wait, but what? If there's something around you, how do you then take your pants off?
It's the top. You can just have a privacy cover, and then you pull your pants down, and then the lid closes.
What's the privacy cover? Like, what
like
is
a fabric.
A fabric. And what if someone opens it on you and lifts it, or wind blows? Or
no, it's attached
what if
to
someone
the thing.
rips, what if a teen or juvenile delinquent rips that off and that boot doesn't happen anymore?
Well, it's the same thing. What if someone comes with a pair of pliers
So
and
you
cuts the
got
wire in the payphone?
So you always got to be repairing these things.
Just like a payphone.
And they're only 50 cents?
For the express one.
That's going to get vandalized and ruined, and you'll never be able to pay for the fixing because you never make enough money.
That's like telling someone that the payphone's not making enough money because it's 10 cents a call.
There's a high demand when payphones were out.
Yes, and there's a high demand for this.
No one's ever asked me, I wish it was a place I could just wash my crotch.
Because it's not even conceivable. Because people don't even believe that kind of luxury
No,
could
when
exist.
people start wanting things, they talk about it, and then it just comes to people make it.
Yeah, well, some people have the genius insight.
Well, there you go. There's the gentlemen's and ladies.
I don't know why I even ask all these questions because it's just the stupidest.
Well, I have good answers.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
It's just,
You're
you
challenging.
are so out of touch.
You
are so out of touch with normal society.
You guys are challenging the technology of it. That's for the scientists. But you can challenge my principle, the idea. That's where I am.
We did.
Yeah,
we said
we're challenging. No one wants
the
this
bathroom.
nonsense. No one
But I don't
uses it.
believe that.
But you are very out of touch.
But we're
with how
telling
normal
you
people think.
what people would
But
want.
you can't know the world.
I do know the world.
You do
We
know.
know more than you.
Yeah.
You guys live in the iPhone world. That's the world.
Yeah,
you
and
know.
that's where Russ is living, so that's why we know it.
The people who make the most popular thing on the planet, yeah, we live in that world.
Yeah, not the world where
I don't think
beings
Steve
live.
Oh my God.
That's it.
That's it.
So please leave your comments, people, on the gentlemen's ladies lounge.
Ladies and gentlemen's
lounge.
Somebody says
sounds
like a Japan thing.
I was not aware this was for ladies. Only today I found out about this. So that's
No,
nice.
ladies and gentlemen.
Of course, inclusive.
Someone said start a new payphone empire. Half not said.
All right.
Call it Bayphone.
Let's call here. If we want to
That's
do
pretty
this, if
good.
we want to do this,
Because you're watching for your girlfriend or boyfriend.
I hate that.
Payphone, Bayphone.
Yeah, I get it.
It rhymes.
Is this where we done with the YouTube part? We can interact with these people.
Yeah, well, thanks for watching my own brother season. We don't even remember.
Probably the last episode because if this
11.
one came out bad.
I don't know if we got
I think the audio is
any
okay.
motivation left after
It's
that.
gonna sound a little roomy,
It's
but
gonna
I
be
think
in
it's
HD
okay.
and everything.
Yeah.
Quick time over there.
Yeah.
He uploaded one that was like,
How do you know it's recording?
I'm just checking that right now.
oh my